Fundamentally, this is what you need. People in a team in the same boat.
For James Ryan, building successful teams is a passion, and developing relationships and trust between global giant IBM and their clients means putting that passion to work.
And for me, in IBM, I'm seen as an integrator. You know, the client wants to have the same experience in the UK, in the US, in Latin America, you know, in the Far East. They want to have the same experience. And one of my key roles is to join people together.
James has managed technical and sales teams for companies and organisations across financial services, manufacturing, distribution and the public sector for almost 30 years. And he shared his leadership experience with students on the Lancaster MBA.
So I go and look for people who, A, want to come and do the job. So in my case, they want to be the technical architect on a large account. They want to be the salesperson on a large account. They want to take on that responsibility. They want to represent, you know, IBM to that client.
The guest speaker series is really important to us because it links the academic side of the programme to real practical insight. We're very focused at Lancaster on the practical application of the ideas we're giving our students. So we try to align our guest speakers to the subjects that are being taught at that particular moment on that day. So, for example, you know, the students at the moment are going through operations, and a lot of James's work is around the operations and, you know, how does the operation actually work when you're dealing with a client organisation.
Customer's got a down situation, some service in the bank isn't working, your client manager is on site, all right? Do you go on site and then sort of take command of the situation? Is that a good thing to do? You know, when there is a problem situation, that is the perfect time for the person who works for you to establish their reputation, to establish their trust, you know, and their bonding with the client. It's all about trust and loyalty and making sure people have the right life-work balance.
Our guest speaker gave us some advice how to keep balance between your work and between your life. It's really important.
Are we going to work as a team? Are we going to collaborate as a team? Are we going to give the client more than the sum of our individual parts? Recognizing and rewarding doesn't mean paying money. So one of the things we do often on team calls or team meetings, I would ask each of the individuals the things that they've done with their client which are really good to tell the rest of the team. Share it with the rest of the team.
I think it's very important because they're talking about the real conditions of the workplace, there they go. But we are in class here, we know about all the theory, but you know what really happens in the workplace. So I think it makes us think more and experience more what the experience is like.
I think through the MBA program, it gives you time out from the daily grind, the daily pressures, to sit back and say, that situation that I had recently in the office, how could I have handled it differently? Knowing what I know now, what approach would I take? How can I empower the person more to take on more responsibility to be successful?
The opportunity to engage with entrepreneurs and business leaders on the MBA guest lecture series provides Lancaster students with a seamless transition between business theory and practice as they progress through the unique action learning challenges on the MBA programme. The Lancaster MBA, engaging senior strategic leaders.